The sacred cubit, or the Royal Cubit. Let's talk about that for a brief minute here. It is a pyramid inch, thought to be the measurement of the Great Pyramids, as demonstrated by pyramid builders or the stone bosses. A square projection is carved out of stone and it sits directly above the king's chamber's door, and this is why it's also known as the Royal Cubit. It is a projection of exactly 1 pyramid inch, or 5 inches on all 4 sides, thus creating a frequency of 144 megahertz. The sacred cubit brings a frequency of pure light of that 144 megahertz. The sacred ring impacts on being more light to physical situations. It brings in that light, it brings in that healing, it brings in life-giving energy. Physical illness, pain, disease, etc. The sacred ring used will infuse that megahertz into whomever is within that tensor field in the center of the ring. Usually within a few minutes, relief and healing can be noted. If you're a small child, a smaller AGW ring, remember we said in the earlier video that the larger the AGW of the copper, the smaller the ring, the larger the AGW number, the smaller the number, the larger the copper, the smaller the number, or the larger the number, the smaller the copper is. And if you're a child, using a smaller or smaller issue or smaller situation, using that will bring in the light and the healing quickly. If you, say, for example, are doing a bigger job, a bigger land healing, a larger individual healing, you would want to use the larger AGW product. If you only have the smaller, which is totally fine, you would just need to use it a little bit longer and allow the light energy to work and give it a little bit more time. If you have a headache, place a sacred ring over the pain, the area of pain, and within a few minutes you'll notice that it acts even quicker than taking a pill. Longer exposure will bring more light to the problem and more healing. Placing a ring around your cooking will bring light to your food being cooked for consumption. Place a ring over the gas cap and you could gain more mileage. Place a ring in the car to help alleviate pain and fatigue. If you're driving long distances, place a ring on your seat, under your seat, behind your seat, where the energy and the frequency flow of that ring, sacred ring, can be used to help promote that alleviation of pain and fatigue. Place a ring in your grocery bag. It'll bring more balance to your food, and it will remove any of the icky stuff that can be attached to your groceries. It can balance electronics. Place a ring over a smart meter, and it can help balance EMFs. Use it on your computers. Some rings can balance and be used with weather and storms. The larger rings can help severe weather impact, such as the energy ring, which you see behind me currently. That one is known to be if you hold it just the right way, it can be able to do some changes to some energy patterns. So when working with the sacred ring, you always want to remember that this ring is bringing in healing, it is bringing in balance, and it is bringing in harmony. And as you are doing this, it is going to bring wellness and balance and healing.